Hello everyone, welcome along. Thank you very much for joining us. It is Saturday the 8th of July. See, I've worked out how to do it now. If I change my calendar in front of me, when I'm pre-recording, I don't have to wonder what date it is because I just set it to whatever date it is. But it's not Saturday in my world. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us. Hope you are all well this evening. Yeah, I'm very, very early in the week that this is all being boxed off. So I know as I record this, I know what's coming on Thursday. However, I don't know what the reaction to it is because I've got everything written quite early on. So yeah, I don't quite know how well it's gone down. So it's going to be a bit odd that I'm not sort of reacting to what happened on Thursday. If you've not seen Thursday, you have absolutely no idea what I'm going on about. But yeah, so it's going to be a little bit odd that I'm not reacting to it. But obviously, this has been done beforehand. Because tonight, as you watch this, we are on the final of the celebrations of Beck and Damon's wedding. But this is a family affair, so Sarah, Jack and I are all there together tonight as you watch this. So yeah, 30 seconds and we'll get off and running. I will react on Thursday to how Thursday's quiz went. I'm not going to, if you haven't watched it, I'm not going to spoil it. So I don't want to ruin that element of surprise for you. But suffice to say, we're back to normal this evening. I'm still 50 questions on Thursday, just a little bit of a different. Confused a lot of people, I have no doubt. It's only because I'm giggling because I know how it's going to start, but I don't know what the reaction is. Anyway, right, let's get into it. We are straight up and running. Da, 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 da. There we go. Okay. Yeah, welcome along. It's Saturday, the 8th of July for you, anyway. We'll kick off as we always do. If you've watched Thursday nights, you know that's not true. But yeah, we'll kick off as we usually do with some entertainment as a train goes tootling by in the background. Let's kick it off then. Entertainment, 10 of these questions, starting with this for number one. Which TV game show saw contestants play rounds such as Plinko, Cliffhanger, and The Showcase? Which TV game show saw contestants play rounds such as Plinko, Cliffhanger, and The Showcase? I'm putting this out there, by the way. If this ever makes a proper return, I want to go at this. I wanted to go at Deal or No Deal, and they said no. But that's just, I'm not going to be bitter about that. But if they do Price is Right, I want to have a go at this. It's just because I'm a child of the 80s. I know these are, well, these are the kind of quiz shows, you know, like that and Bullseye and stuff like that I was raised on. But yeah, I want to have a go at this. Not bitter about Deal or No Deal in any way, shape or form, as you can tell. Number two, name the song coming out of my cage and I'll be doing just fine. Gotta be down. Because I want it all. Ow, 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 ow. Name the song coming out of my cage and I'll be doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. Oh, sorry, I've got a little cut inside, just on the very corner of my nose. I think it was a spot. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, just name the song as well. Don't worry about the artist. You probably know the artist, but you don't need to. Number three, who was the original presenter of Art Attack? This is an Art Attack. You can tell it's the beginning of the week. I've got a lot of energy. By the time it sort of gets to Saturday, I'm on wind down. But yeah, who was the original presenter of Art Attack? Maybe that's the answer. Maybe I should pre-record everything on a Monday. No, I just get shouted at for it not being live on a Thursday. Number four, what does the F stand for in BAFTA? So what does the F stand for in BAFTA? Number five, what was the spin-off to Buffy the Vampire Slayer called? So what was the braces are doing my head in. What was the spin-off? Spin-off. What was the spin? I can't do it. It's on the screen. Next Thursday's quiz is just going to have nothing that's got the S in it. There's going to be no words with S. Welcome to your big long connection round. What links all the answers together? They don't have the letter S in any of the answers. Number six, in which musical did Madonna play Eva Perón? So in which musical did Madonna play Eva Perón? It's not even... The bottom one's fine. It's just top one. Looks like I got a fat lip. It'll all be good in the end. I'm not complaining. It will all be good in the end. And when I get to explain as well why it's all being done as well. Very, very, very kind people, but I will talk more about it when I'm allowed to. Number 7, The OC was a popular teen drama in the 2000s, but what did OC stand for? Was it Orange Clouds, Orange Cookie, or Orange County? So the OC was a popular teen drama in the 2000s, but what did OC stand for? Was it Orange Clouds, Orange Cookie, or Orange County? I need to write something down. I wanted to ask you all something. Number 8, complete the name of this reality TV series. Married at First what? Is it Love, Look, or Sight? Train. It's a little diddy one on his way to Rochdale. Complete the name of this reality TV series. Married at First what? Is it Love, Look, or Sight? Number 9, who was Mouse Brain's partner in crime? So who was Mouse Brain's partner in crime? And finally, for entertainment tonight, number 10, which female pop group released the singles Pure Shores, Black Coffee, and Never Ever? So which female pop group released the singles Pure Shores, Black Coffee, and Never Ever? Round 2, then, a bit of science and nature for you this evening. Kicking off with this for number 1, the planet Venus is named after the Roman... The planet Venus is named... that's why I'm reading it as... I'm just going to read it. The planet Venus is named after the Roman goddess of what? Named of the Roman goddess of what? So the planet Venus is named after the Roman goddess of what? No, wrong screen. Number 2, what is measured in decibels? What is measured in decibels? Decibels. Oh, excuse me. I did not mean to yawn then. Not because I'm tired. Lack of oxygen. Number 3, the state flag of the Canary Islands has which animal on it? So the state flag of the Canary Islands has which animal on it? Yeah, we've been for the last few years, leading, going all the way back to our honeymoon in 2016. But yeah, we're not going this year. Staying at home, making use of the weather here. Although the weather's not, by the time you watch this, weather's not looking great for the weekend, so I'm hoping that's changed. Going down to Kent for a bit of camping, but yeah. Number 4, what part of the body would a podiatrist work on? So what part of the body would a podiatrist work on? Number 5, nimbus clouds produce what? So nimbus clouds produce what? And if you don't know this, I'm going to educate you a little bit. Yeah, I know, I heard it as well. Yeah. I've also just realised my fan is still on, so apologies if there's like an airy sort of. I've only just realised now, halfway through round 2. I'll turn it off in a second. Number 6, the National Trust has what tree's leaves as its symbol? So the National Trust has what tree's leaves as its symbol? Tree's leaves as its symbol. Number 7, the Komodo dragon is which type of animal? So the Komodo dragon is which type of animal? Oh dear. My brain just goes to pepperoni. Pepperoni. It's a bit of an animal. When I eventually do depart this mortal earth, I'm going to make sure that my brain is donated for some kind of research. I'd have a field day. Number 8, what is the metal element alloyed with steel to make... What is the metal element alloyed with steel to make stainless steel? I am not saying that again. Although my Sylvester the cat impression is coming along quite nicely at the moment. Number 9, what company was behind Betamax? So which company was behind Betamax? And finally, number 10, what is the name of acid that builds up in the muscles during exercise? So what is the name of acid that builds up in the muscles during exercise? Round 3 and a bit of traditional blockbusters for you this evening, and we will start with this for number 1. What H is given to a place that is sacred or consecrated? What H is given to a place that is consecrated or sacred, or just take the words on screen and make a sentence. I'm going to have to find a fine line. Can't pre-record on Monday because I'm too giddy and it gets out of control. But then by Saturday, I'll find maybe Wednesday. If you are joining us for the first time new tonight and you have absolutely no idea what's going on, welcome along. It's been like this for 3 years. Number 2, what DW is the name given to a lift that transports food? So what DW is the name given to a lift that transports food? Number 3, what P is a public square in Italian? Or in Italy as well. What P is a public square in Italian? Number 4, what M comes before shake, float, and made? So what M comes before shake, float, and made? Number 5, what G is a plant from the onion family? So what G is a plant from the onion family? Number 6, what MB was the voice of Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and Porky Pig? So what MB was the voice of Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and Porky Pig? Number 7, what HWB will keep you warm? So what HWB will keep you warm? Number 8, what JP was a politician with the nickname Two Jags? So what JP was a politician with the nickname Two Jags? And it changed to two. Never mind. Never mind. Two to go. Number 9, what SD is usually paid on the purchase of property or land? So what SD is usually paid on the purchase of property or land? And for the first part of the quiz, finally, number 10, what CC is considered the world's most famous tennis court in the world? So what CC is considered the world's most famous tennis court in the world? Okay, there you have it. That is all of your questions so far this evening. They will either the link or I might, in fact, actually, no, I think I changed my mind. I'll have to, yeah, go to Twitter. Have a look on Twitter. There'll either be a link or I'll put them up directly. I think I was going to put them up directly because I'm nowhere near a computer tonight. If the website goes, then I'm goosed. So I think I was just going to put the pictures up as a one-off on Twitter if you need a recap. So just head to Twitter now at the whatever it's up on screen, but yeah, and in the description. But yeah, head to Twitter now for a recap on those. I can't remember which way I was going to do it. I don't know. and it's Monday. It's not even Saturday yet. So just go to Twitter, go to the normal place, and we'll work it out from there. Right, for your first break this evening, turn that one off, turn that one on, and turn that one on. I think we're good there. So for your first break this evening, find the 8 of these 16 movies that were released in the 80s. 16 movies coming on screen then. Find the 8 that were released in the 80s. I'll see you in 7 minutes. you ever get that feeling in life that you know that this is probably going to be the week that one of your friends falls out of you because you pushed the jokes a little bit too far? One of my friends is having a procedure on Friday, which by the time you watch this, he will have already, and he'll be absolutely fine. But yeah, I've just spent the last 7 minutes saving gifs and memes for the build up, and then also for afterwards as well. So I think this might be the time that he falls out with me. We'll see. Anyway, right, answers to these coming up in just a moment. I do wish him well. It's a bit pointless because he's already gone through it by the time this comes out, and he does watch the quiz, bless him. With his beautiful other half, Laura, and it. Oh, Lily, and his daughter Lily. Oh, wake up, Jay, and his son Oliver, who's just a little bit too young to understand. But yeah, so no, I do wish him luck, even though this is my way of getting out of what I would have sent him for the last 24 hours. Anyway, right. Let's give you the answers to these then in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Oh, I didn't put the date in for Raging Bull. Never mind. Okay, the ones that were released in the 80s. So Top Gun, naturally, was released in 1986. Raging Bull was 1980 something. The Empire Strikes Back was 1980. The Blade Runner was released in that very, very good year of 1982. Die Hard, 1988. The Shining, 1980. Who are you going to call? No, not Craig David. It was Ghostbusters back in 1984. I need to... Whew. And finally, E.T. in 1982. I think in 1982, back at Queen Mary's Hospital in Roehampton. 40 odd years later, this would be where it would be ending up. But yeah, the others there. Casino was 95, Home Alone 1990, Pretty Woman 1990, Thelma and Louise 1991, Goodfellas 1990, Reservoir Dogs 1992, Pulp Fiction 94, and Point Break was 1991. Okay, right, grab your answer sheets and stuff for the main part of the quiz. Let's just extend myself back out a little bit. Am I in the right position there? I think that's probably a little bit too big. Hang on, let's just reduce the size of me. There we go, we'll go with that. Not sure if that's right. I really need to put a box there. So anyway, talking technical stuff. No, too far, that one. See, normally this is why I've got all the things open, because I can go, right, okay, scores are coming through from that, so I know to allow enough time. And you'd think after 3 and a bit years, I'd sort of know the timings properly now, wouldn't you, really? All right, let's do it. If you're now rushing, just pause the video. Right, here we go then. Entertainment was your first round this evening. We kicked it off with this, number 1, which TV game show saw contestants play rounds such as Plinko, Cliffhanger, and The Showcase. It's The Price is Right. I think it's still going in America. I'm gonna have to investigate this. I wonder if I can get on the American version. That'd be quite cool. Is it Bob Barker still? Moving on. Number 2, name the song. Coming Out of My Cage and I'll Be Doing Just Fine. Gotta Be Down Because I Want It All. It's Mr. Brightside by The Killers. I guarantee if you've been to a karaoke night, you will have heard this at some point. Probably not in the way The Killers imagined it, but you will have heard this at some point. Or if you've ever been on a night out. Number 3, who was the original presenter of Art Attack? It was Neil Buchanan. This is an art attack. This is an art attack. This is Art Attack. Number 4, what does the F stand for in BAFTA? It is film. British Academy of Film, Television and Arts. Number 5, the spin-off to Buffy the Vampire Slayer was called Angel. Never watched it. Don't think I actually watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer either. Number 6, in which musical did Madonna play Eva Perón? It was Evita. No, not going to sing. Number 7, the OC was a popular teen drama in the 2000s, but what did OC stand for? It was Orange County. Number 8, complete the name of this reality TV series, Married at First Sight. Again, never watched that either. Number 9, who was Mouse's brains partner in crime? It was Pinky. The Pinky and the brain. When we had the pub, that's what the two of us were named as. I was the brains of the operation. Yeah, Pinky, basically. And number 10, which female pop group released the singles Pure Shores, Black Coffee, and Never Ever? It was All Saints. A few questions that I need to know. Round 2 was Science Nature. Number 1, the planet Venus is named after the Roman goddess of love. Number 2, measured in decibels is sound intensity. Got that all plastered over my screens down at the bottom here. Number 3, the state flag of the Canary Islands has which animal on it? It is dog. Number 4, what part of the body would a podiatrist work on? It is feet. So feet, ankles, anywhere around that part of the body. Number 5, nimbus clouds produce what? Precipitation or rain, because nimbus is the Latin word for rain. I learned that while I was putting this together. I didn't even know that before I wrote this question. But yeah, I was looking at sort of what the clouds mean, and this came up. And yeah, so nimbus is the Latin word for rain. That's my whole education with it. Number 6, the National Trust has the what trees leaves as its symbol? It is oak. Number 7, the Komodo dragon is which type of animal? No, it's not pepper. It is lizard. Number 8, what is the metal element alloyed with steel to make stainless steel? It's chromium. Number 9, which company has... start again. Which company was behind Betamax? It is Sony. Was Sony. And number 10, what is the name of acid that builds up in muscles during exercise? It's lactic. And Blockbusters, number 1, what H is given to a place that is sacred or consecrated? It's holy. Holy ground, holy, sacred, consecrated ground. Terrain. Oh, hello. It's only going as far as Blackburn. Number 2, what DW is the name given to a lift that transports food? It's a dumbwaiter. Number 3, what P is a public square in Italian? It is piazza. Piazza. Number 4, what M comes before shake, float and made? It is milk. Number 5, what G is a plant from the onion family? It is garlic. Number 6, what MB was the voice of Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck and Porky Pig? The incredibly talented Mel Blanc. Mel Blanc, even. Mel Blanc, Blanc. 7, what HWB will keep you warm? It is a hot water bottle. Can't wait to look back through Discord on Saturday night to see what you guys were trying to come up with on this one. Number 8, what... John Prescott. Number 9, what SD is usually paid on the purchase of property or land? It's stamp duty. And number 10, what CC is considered the world's most famous tennis court in the world? It is Centre Court. And I know it might seem a bit odd that I'm not acknowledging how the tennis is going or how the Brits are doing, but it's Monday, so I have absolutely no idea. Fortunately, my crystal ball is still in the shop being fixed. Right, that is your first 30 questions for this evening. Tot your scores up. How is thou doing out there in quizzing land? Let me know, because even though I'm not here with you in spirit, no, in body. Yeah, I'm not here with you in body, I'm here with you in spirit. And I do look back through them to see, through the social... Oh, hello. I do look back through the social posts, you see, darlings, and I have a look to see, you know, how well you have done over the... You know what I mean. Yeah, so I go back through and see, because it does help as well. I've said this a few times before, but it does actually help, because if something I perceive might be a really easy quiz, I look at the scores and go, huh, maybe not. So yeah, so I do go back through and have a look at the scores. And I love the fact I've seen this over the last few weeks. Loads of people have been saying, right, we're on to our new books and stuff, and you've been keeping your scores all the way through. Yeah, for something, do keep hold of them, because you may end up like calling out for some of those at some point for something that we're doing back end of next year. So yeah, do keep hold of them, because you never know. You never know. I know that's really cryptic, but yeah, it's not really a lot. It's just a... Right, round 4 tonight. What is wrong? Welcome to Mondays, folks. This is what goes on a normal Monday in my world. Right, welcome along. So round 4 is connections, as always. 9 questions. Question number 10, what links all of the answers together? No tricks, no magic or anything behind this one. It is a straightforward 9 questions. Question number 10, what links them all together? Let's kick it off then with this. Number 1. In cricket, what name is given to a short-pitched ball by a fast bowler that flies over the batsman's head? So in cricket, what name is given to a short-pitched ball by a fast bowler that flies over the batsman's head? Just reminded me of the time that I really wanted to play cricket, and I told the cricket team that I was really, really good, and yeah, I wasn't. Number 2, what is the surname of Pontypandy's main fireman? Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Ah, hold, please. I know what I've done there, because I was assuming his first name is Fireman. Hang on. What is the name? There we go. So what is the name of Pontypandy's main fireman? I don't actually know what his surname is, actually. We may revisit this question, because I may have to check this again. Here's number 3, and I'll have a quick look. Number 3, what H describes alcohol made cheap, and in some instances, illegally? So what H describes alcohol made cheap, and in some instances, illegally? Characters, list of characters. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm glad I changed it, because he does actually have a surname. Of course it is. I'll leave that up, and I'll yeah. Pontypandy. Number 4, what is the surname of Manchester United and Danish goalkeeping legend Peter? So what is the surname of the Manchester United and Danish goalkeeping legend of Peter? Peter. I don't know why I'm getting emotional about it. I'm a Tottenham fan. That's probably why. Number 5, what is the first name of British physicist Cox? Stop giggling. What is the first name of British physicist Cox? Especially you, Vicky. Stop giggling. Number 6, what is the name of the small dwarf planet originally part of the 9 that was declassified in 2006? So what is the name of the small dwarf planet originally part of the 9 that was declassified in 2006? Number 7, what S describes the volleyball shot that sends the ball over the net and towards the ground that is difficult to be returned? So what S describes the volleyball shot that sends the ball over the net and towards the ground that is difficult to be returned? And another train going past. Oh, treating you with trains on this pre-recorded Saturday quiz. Number 8, what is the first name of the Mercedes AMG Petronas Formula 1 team? Principal Wolf. So what is the first name of the Mercedes AMG Petronas F1 team? Principal Wolf. I have to put the full name in. I got shouted about this a couple of years ago from, I think it was the commercial manager for Mercedes said, we're playing along, but if you wouldn't mind. It was all done in jest. It wasn't in any way like nasty, but it was like, can I just correct you? The team, yeah, it's called the Mercedes AMG Petronas F1 team. Sorry, my bad. Number 9, what is the surname of Ludwig van? Very nearly said it. What is the surname of Ludwig van, the famous composer? And finally, number 10, what links all of those 9 answers together? Round 5 then, general knowledge. Number 1, ergophobia is the fear of what? Is it work, speeches, or efficiency? So ergophobia is the fear of what? Is it work, speeches, or efficiency? Number 2, 'tis better to have loved and lost than never have loved at all was written by whom? So 'tis better to have loved and lost than never have loved at all was written by whom? Sorry, I'm getting distracted by Fireman Sam. I didn't realise how many characters were in Fireman Sam. Number 3, in the nursery rhyme, Little Miss Muffet, what came and sat down beside her? Oh, it's the first time I've done that in a while. In the nursery rhyme, Little Miss Muffet, what came and sat down beside her? Oh. Number 4, which of these is not a colour on the Olympic flag? Is it orange, green, or red? So which of these is not a colour on the Olympic flag? Orange, green, or red? Number 5, what do the initials stand for in CB radio? So what do the initials stand for in CB radio? Number 6, what colour is the guest room backstage at a studio known as? So what colour is the guest room backstage at a studio known as? Number 7, what is the last letter of the Greek alphabet? What is the last letter of the Greek alphabet? Sorry, I was just thinking if they did alphabets, you know, the like potato-y things that are aimed at kids, if they did that in the Greek alphabet, that'd be really cool. Number 8, Camembert cheese is named after a village of which country? So Camembert cheese is named after a village of which country? Number 9, what is the national airline of Australia? Australia? I don't know. We're nearly there, folks. One more to go after this. What is the national airline of Australia? Finally, number 10. Grenadine comes from which fruit? So grenadine comes from which fruit? Okay, head on over to Twitter now if you want a recap on those. They'll be up there in some way, shape, or form, be it a link or be it a picture. Sorry, I'm giggling. I've still got this Wikipedia page up to give you the secondary part of the answer to the answer I've already given you tonight. But anyway, but it just says there in universe information, species human. That's comforting to know that fireman is human. Never in doubt as far as I was concerned, but there we go. Right, for your final break, dingbats and stuff are going to return soon, don't worry. I'm just working on some more of those and some pictures of mine as well, just working on some categories. Someone asked for a Disney category and I tried doing it and it just looked, I mean, I drew some of them, went back to them and looked at them and went, I don't even know what these are. Then I hadn't even written underneath. So, yeah, I am going to come back with some of those at some point. But for tonight, I've got 8 supermarkets coming up for you on screen in just a moment. And it's this, according to the latest Which survey, which I think was about a week or so ago. So, yeah, according to the latest Which survey, put these supermarkets in order of cheapest shopping basket. And I will see you in 7 minutes. Right, answers coming up then for this and the rest of the quiz in just a quick moment's time. Just trying to. I've potentially been invited to an event at Freight Island in Manchester on Sunday. So I'll have a quick look at train times, and it's been loads of trains running and stuff today. I don't know if there's a strike at weekend or something, but yeah, there's a McLaren Formula One event in at Freight Island. I'm not sure if I'm going yet, but it looks quite fun. So if I can, I will. Didn't want to drive. I was planning on getting the train, but anyway, right, off topic. Answers to these then: 3, 2, and 1. I've got the wrong height. There we go. There's your 8 in order, starting with the cheap. Ignore that bit at the top. I didn't take that off the top. And delete. There we go. Right, so starting at the top, you've got Audi at 75.25, Lidl 77.18, Asda 82.55, Tesco coming in fourth with 82.67, just behind Asda. Sainsbury's 82.40. That's a good. Hang on, I think I put the wrong prices in the wrong way round. That's the right order. I've just ignore the prices. Asda, Aldi, Lidl, Asda, Tesco, Sainsbury's, Morrison's, Ocado, and then Waitrose. I've put those prices in the wrong round because Sainsbury's is definitely in fifth at the minute. Right, okay, get your answer sheets together. We'll go through the final part of the quiz in just a short moment's time. That's enough time. Right, here we go then. Here's your answers to the final 20. Number 1. In cricket, what name is given to a short pitched ball by a fast bowler that flies over the batsman's head? It's bouncer. Number 2, what is the surname of Pontypandy's main fireman? So no, I needed his actual name. His actual name is actually Samuel, to be fair, but Fireman Sam. His surname, just for reference, is Jones. Pontypandy. Number 3, what H describes alcohol made cheap and in some instances illegally? It is hooch. Number 4, what is the surname of the Manchester United and Danish goalkeeping legend Peter? It is Schmeichel, Peter Schmeichel. Number 5, what is the first name of British physicist Cox? Brian Cox. Number 6, what is the name of the small dwarf planet originally part of the 9 that was declassified in 2006? It's Pluto. Ooh. Number 7, what S describes the volleyball shot that sends the ball over the net and towards the ground that is difficult to be returned? It is spike. Number 8, what is the first name of the Mercedes-AMG Petronas F1 team? Principal Wolf. He's called Toto. Number 9, what is the surname of Ludwig van Beethoven? He's the famous composer. And what links all of those answers together? They are the fictional names of dogs, or fictional dogs' names, or dogs' names. However you've put that together, as long as you've got the word dog and name. Preferably fictional, but... Schmeichel from Coronation Street, Bouncer from Neighbours. Neighbours? Yeah. Trying to find a way to put Wellard in there, but I couldn't get it to work. General knowledge, number 1. Ergophobia is the fear of work. Number 2, 'tis better to have loved and lost than never have loved at all, was written by Alfred Lord Tennyson. Number 3, in the nursery rhyme, Little Miss Muffet, what came and sat down beside her? It was a spider. I've forgotten. The Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider that sat down beside her. There you go. Number 4, which of these is not a colour on the Olympic flag? It's orange. Number 5, what do the initials stand for in CB radio? Citizens Band. Number 6, what colour is the guest room backstage at a studio known as? It is the green room. Number 7, what is the last letter of the Greek alphabet? It is omega. Number 8, Camembert cheese is named after a village of which country? It's France. Number 9, what is the national airline of Australia? It's Qantas. And finally, number 10, grenadine comes from which fruit? It is pomegranate. So, tot those scores up. 50 points available for you this evening from the main part of the quiz as usual. If you need separating because you're stuck on 50 out of 50, yeah, you might be. Your tiebreaker question is this. In which year was Tower Bridge opened? So, in which year was Tower Bridge opened? For those of you who don't know, Tower Bridge is the most opulent, beautiful one. London Bridge is the one a bit further down. Just to clarify. Love the amount of tourists who have asked me over the years living in London who've said, can you point me in the direction of London Bridge? And I've pointed them in the direction of London Bridge. How many of them have got there and gone, this doesn't look right? Anyway, nearest to this gets the point in 3, 2, 1. It is 1894. 1894 was when Tower Bridge first opened. And there you have it. That is your 50 questions for this Saturday, 8th of July. Thank you very much for being with us this evening. Let me know how you have got on across our various social media platforms. And that is it from me. I will be back live with you on Thursday night. I was going to ask you about something, wasn't I? I'll leave it till Thursday. I'll ask on Thursday. There's no rush on it. But yeah, that is it from me. I will be back on Thursday, the same time, same place. And just to clarify, because I know what's coming this week, it will be back to normal on Thursday. So yes, 50 questions as always, and no tricks up my sleeve. Other than that, I will see you soon. As always for me, take care and stay safe.